If you publish books on Amazon, then you've probably heard of DS Amazon Quick View, which is this Chrome extension just here, and it pulls up the BSR and all information that you want to know when researching on Amazon. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is used Claude Cowork and vibe coded my own version of this Chrome extension, but with better features. So let me go ahead and show you my Chrome extension, and then I'll show you how I actually created it. So let me come up to the toolbar just here and click on my Chrome extension. Now at the minute I've called this Amazon Quick Focus, but I'll probably change that later on in the future. Now with this I have a few different settings. It gives me the ASIN, the independently published, shows categories, and the important one is show BSR. But I also have this focus mode, and I'll show you that in a second. Now, if I enable the extension, we can see the feature just here. It gives me the BSR. I have this quite large because this is the most important metric which I'm looking for. It gives me the categories. It tells me if it's independently published, and I can copy the ASIN of this book just here if I needed to. Now that alone was really easy to create, really easy to vibe code, and it really didn't take long. But I added a really cool feature, and I call this focus mode. Now if I click on here again, we can then enable focus mode, and what this does is dark mode plus hides all ads and sponsored ads as well. So if we scroll up to the top, we can see these ads just here. But now, if I click on here, click on focus mode, we have now gone in dark mode and all of the ads have disappeared. And now I have all the important information just here as well. I highlighted that as green as it looks better on the background. Now, 9 times out of 10, when I'm researching on Amazon, I don't really look at all of these metrics, so I can also turn that off. So if I come here, we can disable ASIN, independently published, and categories, only leaving the BSR of the book. So now I have this dark mode activated all across Amazon, which was a bit tricky to actually create as well, but all of the ads have disappeared as well. So now if I scroll through this, there's no ads distracting me from my research, and I can see the BSR really easy of each and every single book. Then if I click on one of these, we can go through. The dark mode is enabled across Amazon as well, which another thing was actually quite hard to do, because if we go onto their author central, it was really tricky to get this done as well, and I had to do a lot of going back and forth when vibe coding and scour the internet to fix issues. But as you can see, this works seamlessly. And another thing which was a little bit tricky as well, when I was clicking through, the whole screen for 1 second would revert back to the original. So when I was clicking through, it would flash white and then go black. But now it goes seamlessly across Amazon. And I'm really loving this. Now, as we're on quote colouring books, I just quickly want to mention that if you do create quote colouring books, then come and check out my colouring page prompt generator for Gemini. Now, this is only currently $19.99 until the 30th of April, and then the price does increase to $39.99. But nonetheless, if you do want to come and check that out, there'll be a link for that down in the description below. But as we can see, this focus mode is absolutely awesome. Now, I don't know about you, but when I am on websites, I always choose dark mode if it's there and available. Now, this has just given me dark mode, and it's given me all the information that I like. I can disable, I can enable as well. So let's say I only wanted independently published and BSR. I could have those two just there like that. Now, how did I actually create this? Well, it was with Claude Cowork. So you do need a Claude account. Now, I have the cheapest version as well. I do pay for it, but going back and forth trying to create this did actually use a lot of credits, but I'm really happy with the results. Now, to do this, I can't actually show you step by step because there was a lot of going back and forth. But what I can do is just give you the basics so you can start creating your own tools as well. So if we come to new task, I'll show you how you can start this off. Now the easiest way is to come over to YouTube and check out this video just here. This is on Paul's channel. Now what I'll do is also link this down in the description. This is how I got a basic understanding of how to create my own Chrome extension. So again, I'll link that down in the description below. But it all starts with having your own folder on your desktop. So if we come over to here, you'd want to start a new folder. I right click, start new folder. Then you want to name that the name of your extension. Then anything that Claude creates for this extension is going to be put in here. So to do that, we click on Work in New Project. We click on Choose a Different Folder. Then we come to Find that folder. We can click on there, click on Open, click Always Allow, and now as Claude creates your Chrome extension, it's going to be put into this folder. Now this is very important because Claude can change it on the fly, which makes it so much easier when you're testing. But from here, you'll then want to put this. You are to create a Chrome extension for me. The name of the extension is the name of this folder. Create a subfolder that will be used to store all of the files. Now you can go through and read this as well, and what I'm going to do is pin this as the first comment under this video as well, but you paste that in there, and then after here is just where you can start describing to Claude the extension that you want to build. And then there's a lot of going back and forth as well. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, we are using Cowork, and we can only use Cowork in the desktop app. So if you have Claude, you have to go through, download the desktop version, and then you can start doing this. Again, go through and watch that video because he will give you a better understanding. Then, once you have done that, it's just a lot of going back and forth. So I had a lot of issues trying to make my Chrome extension go into dark mode and across all of Amazon. Now that was a real pain to do, but I did finally get there. Now I was coming across a lot of problems, but I also had the idea to get Claude to search the internet for solutions to my problems. And then it actually did that and fixed my issue. Now over here on the right hand side, you can see all of the things that Claude has created, and it creates it within that folder. And again, it changes everything in that folder as you're working on your Chrome extension. So once you actually have your Chrome extension, let me go ahead and show you how you can use developer mode and test out your own extension. So let's come over to here. We can see that this is my extension just here. There is a few errors, but that will go away once I remove this and re-upload it. So we're just going to quickly remove this. Now, if we look over here in the top right-hand corner, there's developer mode. You want to enable that so it looks like this. Then we can come over to load unpacked. And this is where you want to find your folder on your desktop, on your device, which Claude has been working in. So if we look here, Amazon Quick Focus. Then we have Rank Reveal. Now this is slightly different to the actual name because I was playing around changing names as well, but what you want to do is simply click onto that folder, click on Select, and then it's going to upload it just here. Now to enable this, we want to come up to our Chrome extensions, we want to find it, then we want to pin it to the toolbar, and now I have it just here. So now, this is where you can start testing out your Chrome extension. So if I click on there, I can enable extension. Then I can enable focus mode. And as we can see, it works. Now, if you have any little bugs, any problems, you can go back to Claude Cowork. You can tell it the issue. It will try and resolve it. It will update the folders. Then all you have to do anytime it's updated is come back over to where your Chrome extension is, click on refresh. Then you can come back over to the page that you're working on and then start testing it out. But nonetheless, as you can see, it is absolutely insane that we can now just vibe code our own tools for our own business. Now, there is going to be a few features that I really want to play around with and also add to this as well. One of them being that when I'm doing research in focus mode or just in general, I want to be able to hover over the cover and I want it to give me a little pop-up telling me when it was actually published, because I want to go through, hover over one, and then see, oh, this was published only 3 months ago and it has X amount of reviews, telling me that this could be a good niche. And I also want to clean up the UI of this pop-up, maybe change the fonts, change the layout, and just change things around until I have exactly what I want. But nonetheless, this was actually really fun to create. Now, even though this was my first Chrome extension, and it was a little bit ambitious trying to create dark mode across the board on all of Amazon, it was actually really fun to vibe code this. So if there's any tools, any things, any Chrome extensions that you use in your own business and you have Claude and Claude Cowork, then play around and see if you can vibe code your own version and create it how you want it as well. Then adjust it along the way to personalize it to you. Because in the beginning, I just wanted to see if I could create something similar to DS Amazon Quick View. So if we just click back on here, let's turn that off, let's add that as well, and this. So this is all that I mainly wanted. But then as I created it, I started thinking, and after watching that video, which I'm going to link down in the description below, I thought, what if I could have a focus mode? Because I love dark mode, and I don't want all of the ads on the page when I'm doing my research. So that's how I got to create focus mode, which disables all of the ads and creates it in dark mode, but still gives me all of the information, which I can disable and enable as well, just like this. Now, with that being said, if you found this video helpful at all, then please consider giving me a like, as it really helps out the channel, and if you're not too sure what to watch next, well, click right here and have a watch of this.